Hi, my name is Kirsty and I love listening to podcasts. I listen to them most mornings when I'm getting ready for work, as I'm doing right now recording this. So I thought, why not make a podcast about me talking about podcasts? Because I just finished one of my favorites. I get really dramatic when I'm excited, okay? FYI. I just listened to a really good podcast that was not my favorite. And I finished and I was looking through the browsing channel and there was just like nothing there that tickled my fancy. So I thought, why not start one, talk about podcasts. We can have a little community and we can discuss and exchange notes. So this is going to be my podcast channel. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I'm having fun doing this in this moment. I'm excited and I'll see you on the other side. Hey guys, so again, just sitting here doing my makeup, going to talk about podcasts. So the first one I want to talk about is Cold by KLP. So this one was very long and in-depth. It's also by Wondery. I do like Wondery. This was a bit of a bigger version for Wondery. Normally, I find that their podcasts are quite quick and they do talk about heavy subjects on Wondery, but I do find them they're more on the entertaining spectrum. They're not a podcast that goes into the dark and gritty and goes so in depth of who they are and what they did and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely found that with Cold, and that's something that I really, really liked. So Cold, Cold is about this family in the US. Because I'm doing my makeup, I'm not very good at multitasking, so I probably can't get into the nitty gritty of where they lived and stuff, but then you can listen to it. So it's about this family, the Powell family, and this is not me giving it away. It's about a husband one night that takes their two young, I'm going to call them toddlers because they weren't freaking toddlers, out camping in a freaking blizzard and come back and their wife is missing. And apparently they didn't know, and apparently he didn't take them with them. Anyway, so that's it. Wife's missing, can't find them. Everyone's freaking out. It's actually so sweet how a lot of the community came and really noticed that she was missing. And then 2 years later, the husband, does a murder-suicide with their two young kids. So it goes into depth about all the family history, about when they were younger, went into the dad. Dad was a fucking psychopath. I'm going to swear on this because I think sometimes you need to swear. Wow, he is quite disturbing. So Cold is up there on probably my top 5. The next one that I want to talk about, the one that really shook me, the one that made me actually stop listening to podcasts for a month or two. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a cold. Oh, I don't know. Is S-Town. Now, S-Town, oh my God. Sipping on my coffee. S-Town really, really knocked me. It's one of those, I just will never forget it. It was a journey. And normally when I listen to podcasts, I do multitask, so I don't really get a lot of I get information in. I've got a little bit of ADD, I swear. I can do 3 things at once. I can't actually do one thing at once because I can't. Right now, I have to listen to a podcast when I'm getting ready. Now I have to talk about podcasts because I can't be alone with my thoughts. You know what I mean? But so S-Town. Who's S-Town by? I think it's by the makers of Serial, I believe. So I don't know. American Life, I want to say. Wow. It took me on a journey. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. And this is the thing. I can't tell you what this one's about because no one could tell me what it's about. And that's the beauty of it, because it starts off by something, but then it turns into something else and you are like, what the hell? And I got very depressed. Very, very depressed listening to that. Oh, I love this. It's going to make me so late for work, but YOLO. I can't believe I just said YOLO. How embarrassing. It was just, wow. It was just, that's just my iron turning on, by the way. Oh, that's all I'm going to say. Listen to it. It's a journey. It made me think about the world, and it's just, it was beautifully, beautifully, beautifully told. I never, ever, ever, ever will forget it. I want to say it's my top podcast that I've ever listened to. It shook me to the core. And we can talk about that in later episodes of our podcast. I'm actually going to put this on YouTube too, so it's just going to be audio. But once a few of you listen to S-Town, I can do a little bit of a recap, and then we can discuss things, and it will be obviously no spoilers or something like that. As in, I'll go, let's talk about S-Town. There's spoilers, don't listen to it. So that should have been my number 1 podcast, because it is my number 1 podcast. So my third favorite podcast, I'm going to keep it to 3 because I don't want to run out of content, because I don't listen to that many. My third favorite is called, The Dream. Now, The Dream sounds mega boring. It's about MLMs, which is multi-level marketing. So, for example, like Amway, Mary Kay, friggin' shakes that people want to sell you, friggin' lip scents. Oh, I can't believe how many people hit me up on my old freaking Instagram about lip scents. Like, bitch, no, thank you. No, thank you. Fenty Beauty is my ride or die. Anyway, so it is about that. And it goes into this woman who's hosting. I can't remember who the author or whatever producer of that is. So thank God no one's really listening to this as in like, anyway, rambling. Sorry, they're going to get a lot of rambling on this channel. It goes into people's life about MLMs. One of the producers gets one of their staff members to go undercover. And, you know, it sounds like you'll be sitting there like bagging out MLMs going, meh, 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 you know, like they're just so stupid. Oh my God, I left that podcast feeling so sad. So sad because I feel like they very manipulate, and that's what it is. They manipulate people to do, and it's just so interesting. And I've recommended it to a few clients. One client's come back and was like, one client has come back, and I need to learn how to pronunciate my words and talk slowly, and come back and was like, oh my God. And we had a massive discussion about it. And then she said that her husband listened to it. That was great. It was just, I was mind blown. Crap, I need to keep doing my brows. This podcast is not going to work when I'm bloody getting ready because I'm just stopping holding my coffee talking to you. Mind blown on the whole manipulation. Like, I'm going to say it here first, folks. It's a cult. It manipulates you. It takes your money. It's just a pyramid scheme. It's not a cult. That's a bit dramatic. But you know what I mean? Pyramid scheming. MLMs. That's what it is. So that is my top 3 on my first official podcast. As I said, I'm going to put this on YouTube, but with no visuals. And I'm not going to cut it down. I'm not going to cut this one down. It's going to be raw. It's going to be authentic. It's going to be me. It's going to be rambling. So that is my top 3. We have Cold. We have S-Town. And we have The Dream. I listen to mine on my podcast app. I know you can listen to it on Spotify, which boggles my mind that I don't listen to it on there because I freaking pay for Spotify. I really hope you enjoy my podcast. I don't even know how to start up a podcast, but I will try, and I hope that you enjoy listening to them as much as I do. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. My name is Kirsty, and this is Kirsty Talks About Podcasts.